Hey folks, before I get into this review, I'm going to ask you guys one simple question. Why can't we get more Star Wars movies like this? Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and I got a chance to watch Rogue One, a Star Wars story. You're probably asking yourself, why are you reviewing this particular movie? Well, Andor Season 2 is right around the corner. I know there's a fan base of that particular show on Disney Plus. Andor Season 1 is streaming right now. I have some thoughts on this, and right out of the gate, I'm going to say it's incredible. This is officially my second viewing. My first viewing, I believe I saw this in theaters, and I thought it was incredibly boring, slow paced. But I gave this a rewatch on my 70-inch 4K Sony TV. Now, keep in mind, this is a Blu-ray, so I was watching it on 1080p. It looked incredible. Now, how's the story hold up? This was lightning in a bottle. This came out in 2016. It was directed by Gareth Edwards. Now, he came off of 2014's Godzilla. Now, you add this to his resume, and you have one hell of a director. Now, the story follows from Lucasfilms comes an epic adventure, Rogue One, a Star Wars story. In a period of great conflict, a group of unlikely heroes led by Jyn Erso, a daring fugitive, and Cassian Andor, a rebel spy, band together on a desperate mission to steal the plans to the Death Star, the Empire's ultimate weapon of destruction. Yeah, you heard that right. The Death Star, and you heard me mention the Empire. If you didn't know, this film takes place weeks before Star Wars A New Hope begins. This really sets the stage for what's to come in Lucas's trilogy. That's right, New Hope. Like I said, this is an epic story that doesn't overwhelm its stay. It has all the bells and whistles you could ever want out of Star Wars. This is Star Wars without, minus Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Jabba the Hutt. But it has all the makings of its predecessor. The team behind this, they took notes. These are passionate people that were involved, that knew what they were doing, and you have a director like Gareth Edwards was born to do this. Now, our leading lady, yeah, that's right, a leading lady in Star Wars. We have that. It's never a bad thing. She is played by Felicity Jones. Now, her father in the movie, played by Mads Mikkelsen, he has a role, and it turns out that he had something to do with the creation of the Death Star, which we know was this planet killer that ultimately got destroyed in A New Hope. Now, in this one, we see it in action, and it's a threat. It is a threat, and we also have Ben Middleston. He works for the Empire, and he wants to work his way up, so to speak. He's great in this role. He's a villain in this movie. The supporting cast is terrific and refreshing. And I cannot forget Diego Luna as Cassius Andor. He makes an impression, but he's not that Luke Skywalker. He's the sidekick to Jyn, and they are on a mission. Like I said, this has all the ingredients. This is Star Wars pre-Star Wars, and I think this also takes place after Revenge of the Sith. Now, we do get some scenes with Darth Vader. He only has two pivotal scenes in here. If you've seen Rogue One, Darth Vader isn't like the main baddie. He does find out that the Rebel Alliance, people who believe in the Jedi and the Force, they want to stop this Death Star from happening. and so he's pissed. And he's voiced again by James Earl Jones. I believe he came back and did some voice work for his character, Darth Vader, and it's amazing when we see him on screen, and it's done so well. There is a lot of action, beautiful cinematography. This was carefully put together, and you don't hear that anymore with Star Wars, which leads me to back to the question: why can't we have more adventures like this? Yeah, we have plenty of Star Wars shows, but a full-length feature film is what a lot of us are craving. Right now, I think a lot of politics have a lot to do with a lot of projects that didn't happen, haven't happened. We haven't had a good Star Wars film in years. And we're getting a Mandalorian and Grogu this year. A movie with Pedro Pascal. Now, if you're a fan of Mandalorian, great, but Rogue One is quite the film. I would rank this. This is, top 10 easily. Top 10 best Star Wars movie. If I ever do a huge ranking again, I will add this into it. The special effects in this movie got me excited. It got me to the point where it made me want to dive back into be a Star Wars fan again, because that portion of me is nowhere to be found. But as soon as I rewatched Rogue One, it gave me hope. Guys, have you had the chance to see Rogue One, a Star Wars story? I'm gonna give Rogue One, a Star Wars story, an A. Now, if you like movie reviews, content like this, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Folks, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps out in the long run. Dark Room Reviews, it's the place you should be subscribed to. Join the channel. It's free.